Gear stream. This is mostly just me gonna be showing you a replay of some a recent lobby battle I had. It was a lot of fun. We're gonna go over commentary. So this guy Allfree 2930, him and I came into a lobby, started fighting, and it was a good time. We're gonna start with let's see, which one was the earliest? 2017. Okay, so we're gonna start with the first one, which I think I won. I of course am Slayer. My opponent is Raven. There we go. Now, as you can see, this guy is really good at zoning me. He's got that projectile that slows you, and he catches me with his overdrive here, but he doesn't have it powered up, which is good for me. Slayer's tanky as hell. Makes up for the fact that he's got no projectiles and almost no zoning capability. But I get a hit confirmed overdrive here, do some decent damage, and get him with a grab. And I love his standing heavy slash. It automatically just like dizzies an opponent for a few seconds. It's brilliant. And he gets me with the grab right off the start. His aerial combos are pretty good, but he just doesn't know what to expect from my Slayer. I don't know how it is I win. Or at least this first match, I'm still trying to get a initial sense of his capability. But I still managed to come out on top because I got the surprise initiative. You know, he's just. I think that's what happens when I play people who are as good as me or better. I think this guy's actually better with Raven than I am with Slayer because he can get off higher combos. He knows how to use them a lot better than I do to do more higher combo numbers. But Slayer is just one of those characters that can just do a lot of damage. He can take a lot of damage, and you know he can make mistakes. That's one of the reasons I like playing Slayer. Oh my god, I didn't even know I won that final round on a magic pixel. But with Slayer, you can afford to make a few mistakes. And I do that a lot. The only character in this game with more defense than Slayer is Potemkin. I hope that carries on to GGXrd Rev. I'm looking forward to that game. I haven't seen any Slayer gameplay yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I swear to God, if they don't have Slayer as a character in Strive, I'm gonna just fucking boycott. Alright, next game. I do believe it's a loss. I have several losses in a row to this guy. He kicks my ass. I think after that first match, he got a fire in his belly and he said, I'm just gonna fucking return the favor. Turn off input history. No, I want the HUD. I don't want the controls. So he slows me down with that projectile there. I'd like to mix it up with my ground game, get him wondering about it. Constant pressure, that's the name of the game. Oh, I should have done an overdrive there. I was a little too late with that. If I had done that right after the cross step, or what move was it I called? I can't remember what it was called, but. Yeah, I won that round. But I think this match, that's the only round I win. He's adapted to my style. I put up a valiant fight, but I can see the level of his skill is starting to show through. I get him with the overdrive there, little Okizeme. And he's got a good grab game. I notice he techs a few of my grabs during our matches. He's really good with that burst counter, although he doesn't realize that I can counter it. I waste a little bit of tension bar trying to faultless because I think he's going to do something after that, but... And he's really good with that burst counter. I just don't think he's using it right, because otherwise I shouldn't be able to block the actual response. See, every time he does that, he's baiting me into a grab. Like, he knows I like to grab, so he dashes in, baits me for the grab, and then and jumps up in the air and hits me with a downward attack. I'm not familiar with Raven's moveset, so I don't know exactly what he's doing, but... He hits me with a dizzy one. Gets me with another burst counter. And that's my first loss. Second match. Next, we're going to check out the third match. I can't believe he hit me with that projectile. That's a good air grab he got there on me. Standing heavy slash coming in clutch, giving me a chance to get my stuff back. Now I know that move, that when he stands like that and he gets all like masochistic and such, see, he techs my grab there. That's a move that powers him up, and I don't want to power him up, so I rush in to try and grab him, and he hits me with his overdrive. He knows the only counter to his masochism move, I don't know what to call it at this point, is to grab. And so when I rush in to grab, he hits me with the overdrive. Brilliant move. Slow clap. See, I started with Slayer because I just loved his fucking style with the suit and tie, the beard, the monocle. I mean, the fact that he's a vampire is a side bonus, but I started playing him because of his style, and like that was back in Guilty Gear XX, and I just fell in love with him, you know, like, so I've still, like, regardless of the fact that apparently Slayer is low on the tier list with his lack of projectiles and such, I still love him, I still play him, and I want to give Slayer some glory, you know, if I can. Even though I lost that one. Like I said, I get a lot of losses to this guy. But I get a couple wins in here. You know, it's eventually it comes around. See, he adapted to me pretty quick. But I also adapted to him. Started with that down dust. I can see that projectile coming easy. It's really good with that. Few people ever realize the range of that overhead, that forward heavy slash. See, look there, I grab him. Oh, command grab. Oh, look at that. He didn't know I could do that. Oh, hit confirmed overdrive. Goodbye. That's right, I'm a boss. I'm one rank higher than you for a reason. Oh. Danger time. I flail around uselessly while he uses me as a punching bag. Always applying pressure. That's how you gotta be with Slayer. If your opponent's not blocking or in hit stun, you're doing it wrong. Oh, that was a beautiful aerial block. I still got fucked, though. Like, the fact that I blocked that projectile mid-air while I was already air dashing was pretty impressive to me. He teched my grab again. You know, when I first started playing this game, I didn't think grabs could be teched. It just never happened, because me and a friend used to, like, practice our grabs together. And he'd always win, or I'd always win. There would never be a tech like that. But apparently, I guess I was just a higher level player. Oh, look at that hit confirm overdrive. That was a beautiful cross up. Got me with the burst counter again, and he baits me into an overdrive that I miss out on, and I try the insta-kill, and I get defeated. I'd like to note that I didn't actually intend to do that insta-kill, but I figured since I got it charged, I might as well try it. Let's see, I think I win another one somewhere. I know I win at least 3 matches against this guy. But you can see that game I got a little bit closer. He always has, he's got really good burst timing, this dude. But he's just not ready for the teleport behind you grab. And then he just grabs me in retaliation. Like, I can do that too, motherfucker. I do the aerial kick to a down kick to jump over his projectile there. That was pretty cool. Good grab and good punish grab. His pressure game is pretty intense too. I gotta admit, when he starts like putting the pressure on, it's badass. Nice grab there. And I whiff with it, or I miss with that super, but I get him with the aerial dust attack. Down dust for the win. That's one of Slayer's best tools. Did my quarterback kick when I was in the air. Oh, I dodged that with a down kick. The footsies is just fucking one of my favorite things about this game. There's so many aerial dash options, so much movement capability you can do to dodge and reposition yourself, and this game is just one of my favorites for that reason, just because of the mobility. It's one of the most mobile fighting games I've seen on the market. Like, I would be amazed to see a game that's 3D that's got this kind of same level of mobility. I guess you might, like, maybe Jump Force or Dissidia would be a close comparison, because those have some pretty good mobility options. And he baited me into the overdrive where I missed. I'll get him with the pokes! Pokes and Okizeme! He got the burst again. Got him with the down kick and the Okizeme for the win. I remember yelling that when I did that. I was like, Okizeme for the win! I'm sure my housemates did not appreciate that. That's my second victory, and then he proceeds to trounce me a couple more times. And the dash in grab, I finally get him with it. Just not quite have the range for that grab, my friend. Hits me with the poison. I get him with the burst this time. Overdrive, I cancel because I'm vulnerable, grab him, and I still lose though. He's got some really good pressure with that air dash. Because with Raven, you don't even have to like do an attack. If you do an air dash, your initial contact with their hitbox will be an attack, and you can combo off of that. And he gets me with the overdrive, but it's not powered up. See the bored face on his tension bar? I, of course, lose because I'm very vulnerable after that overdrive if I don't hit. I burst at the wrong time and get my face fucked off. He's really good with that grab. Proceeding on to the next match. I like the replay feature in Guilty Gear. It's one of my favorites. Got that overdrive kick. I gotta figure, anytime I see him doing that, if I can grab him, that would be a good chance. I try to do it like a monkey see, monkey do burst counter there, but I failed. Got way behind in the commentary. Slayer's normals just come out so fast. Kind of wasted that cancel there because I was vulnerable either way, and I got beat. But right there, if I had just gotten like one more hit, two more hits, that would have been it. This guy's really good with his projectiles and his zoning. It's really hard for me to get in on him sometimes. I gotta say, I think Slayer has some of the most utility normals in all of this game. There are a lot of characters with other things, but like because of I think they balanced him perfectly because of the fact that he's got no projectiles. His normals have a lot of range. They have a lot of utility. They come out fast. They've got very little recovery, and they can combo really well. And if you keep the combo string short, you don't have to worry about damage scaling. And now for the final battle. Start with the quarter forward punch. Standing heavy slash. It's weird, I'm watching this and I can't calculate what's going on as fast as I did when I was actually playing it. Like I'm trying to commentate on what moves I'm doing, what combos I'm making, but I'd have to seriously slow down the action to be able to demonstrate that. It's pretty awesome. God, I'm making Slayer look good in this fight. It gets me with the grab. That combo after the grab, though, that's one of those things I feel like he's better than me in that sense. Wake up grab. Teleports behind you. Omae wa mou shindeiru. Nani? I think if I was ever to become fighting FGC famous, the whole like teleporting behind you and grabbing you would be like my signature move. That Roman cancel was superb. I think this particular round I go like, oh yeah, I had a life lead, and then he just proceeds to fucking beat me. Life lead? What's that? Oh wait, never mind, I won. Just goes to show with a little mix-up and a low-tier character, you can beat people who are better than you. And that will conclude our stream for today, I think.